Hey everyone, welcome back to Stock Predictor, the channel where we break down the mindset, habits, and strategies of successful people so you can take charge of your financial future. Today, we're diving into something that might surprise you: 9 real signs that show you could become a millionaire one day. These aren't the usual cliches like, work hard, or, save money. No, these are subtle psychological and behavioral traits that most millionaires share, often without realizing it. So if you recognize yourself in some of these, congratulations, you might be on the millionaire path already. Stick around till the end, because number 9 might just shock you. Let's get started. Have you ever noticed how some people just seem destined for success? They may not come from money, they may not have gone to elite schools, but there's something different about how they think and act. That difference is what we're talking about today. First, one of the biggest signs is that you think long-term. Most people want instant gratification. They want results now, money now, success now. Millionaires, they're patient. They're okay putting in work today for rewards that might come years later. They understand compounding, not just in investing, but in life. Whether it's building a business, developing a skill, or investing money, they think about the long game. They'll skip buying the latest phone if it means they can put that money into something that grows. If you find yourself naturally thinking about how today's actions will affect your future, you're already ahead of 90% of people. That mindset is millionaire material. The second sign is that you're obsessed with self-improvement. Millionaires don't stay comfortable. They're constantly learning, evolving, and upgrading their skills. You'll often find them reading books, listening to podcasts, or watching educational content instead of wasting hours scrolling social media. They understand that the best investment is in themselves. They know that one new skill, one idea, or one connection can completely change their life. So, if you crave growth, if you can't stand being stagnant, that's a huge clue that wealth is in your future. Now, the third sign: you're not afraid to take calculated risks. Notice the word, calculated. Millionaires aren't gamblers, they're strategists. They don't jump blindly into things, but they're not paralyzed by fear either. They weigh the pros and cons, and then they take bold action when the odds make sense. Whether it's starting a side hustle, investing in stocks, or leaving a job to pursue a business idea, they understand that comfort zones never produce wealth. If you're someone who's willing to step into uncertainty because you believe in the upside, that's a millionaire mindset. The fourth sign: you're financially curious. You pay attention to money. That doesn't mean you're obsessed with being rich, it means you're aware. You understand how money works, how to save it, invest it, and grow it. You find yourself reading about interest rates, stock markets, business models, or real estate just out of curiosity. Most people avoid thinking about money because it stresses them out. Future millionaires, they study it like a game they want to win. If you treat money as a skill, not just a paycheck, you're way ahead. Now here's the fifth sign: you value time more than money. Millionaires understand that time is the ultimate currency. They delegate, automate, and optimize to make the best use of their hours. If you've ever found yourself saying, "I can always make more money, but I can't get back my time," that's the mindset of someone who's going to build wealth. You'll notice people who become millionaires are obsessed with efficiency. They plan their day, avoid distractions, and invest their time where it has the highest return. You might not be rich yet, but if you already treat time as precious, you're thinking like the rich. Number 6. You're comfortable being uncomfortable. Building wealth is not easy. It involves rejection, uncertainty, and risk. Millionaires have learned to get comfortable with that discomfort. They don't run from challenges, they face them. They know that growth happens in the tough moments. If you're the kind of person who keeps going even when things get hard, if you can tolerate failure and keep experimenting, that's a powerful sign. Because success is built on persistence, not perfection. The seventh sign: you're selective about who you spend time with. Have you ever noticed how energy is contagious? Millionaires understand that who you hang around with shapes your mindset. If your circle is negative, lazy, or complacent, you eventually start thinking like them. But if your circle is ambitious, focused, and driven, that energy rubs off. Future millionaires naturally gravitate toward people who inspire them, not drain them. They choose environments that push them higher. So if you find yourself distancing from negative people and seeking more growth-oriented company, that's not arrogance, that's alignment with your future self. Sign number 8. You take full responsibility for your life. Millionaires rarely play the victim. They don't blame the economy, their parents, or luck. They accept that they can't control everything, but they can control how they respond. They take ownership. When something goes wrong, they ask, what can I do better next time? Not, who can I blame? This mindset creates power, because when you take responsibility, you take control. And control is the foundation of wealth. If you already think like this, that life is your responsibility, not someone else's, then wealth is just a matter of time. And finally, number 9, you think in terms of value, not effort. This one's huge. Most people are taught to trade time for money, go to work, get paid by the hour, repeat. Millionaires think differently. They ask, how can I create value that pays me over and over again? That could mean building a business, developing a product, or investing in assets. They're not focused on working harder, they're focused on working smarter. They understand leverage, using systems, tools, and people to multiply their impact. If you find yourself thinking, how can I earn even while I sleep? Then congratulations, you're thinking like a millionaire. Now, here's something to remember. Being on the path to becoming a millionaire isn't about luck or a single breakthrough. It's about mindset, habits, and daily decisions. These 9 signs are not random, they're patterns seen across self-made millionaires all over the world. The funny thing, most of these traits have nothing to do with money itself. They're about how you think, act, and see the world. If you master that, the money follows naturally. Let's recap quickly. You think long-term. You're obsessed with self-improvement. You take calculated risks. You're financially curious. You value time over money. You're comfortable with discomfort. You choose your circle wisely. You take responsibility. And you focus on creating value. These are the foundations of wealth. If you see yourself in even a few of these signs, don't ignore them, nurture them. Because what you focus on grows. Every millionaire started as someone who believed they could be more, who made small choices every day that compounded into massive results. The difference between those who dream of success and those who live it is consistency. So ask yourself, which of these signs do you already have? And, which ones can you start building today? The journey to wealth isn't about luck, it's about direction. And if you're watching this video, chances are you're already moving the right way. If you got value from this video, make sure to hit that like button. It helps the channel reach more people who want to take control of their financial life. Subscribe if you haven't already, because here on Stock Predictor, we drop videos every week on investing, wealth building, and financial freedom, the stuff schools never taught you but life demands you learn. And one last thing, remember this. Becoming a millionaire isn't just about having money. It's about freedom. The freedom to live life on your terms, help others, and create impact. And that journey starts with how you think today. So keep learning, stay consistent, and never stop believing in your potential. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, where we'll break down more secrets the rich don't want you to know. Until then, stay smart, stay focused, and as always, keep predicting your own success.